What if I told you there is a single practice that could literally add years to your life, boost your immune system, and make you happier, all while making the world around you better? You'd probably think I'm selling snake oil, right? But here is the fascinating part. Science has just proven that kindness isn't just nice to have, it's a biological necessity. Let me share something that blew my mind when I discovered first. Researchers at the University of Oxford found that people who practice deliberate act of kindness for just 1 week, 7 days, experienced measurable increase in happiness. We are talking about something as simple as walking a shelter dog or giving someone a genuine hug. But here is where it gets really interesting. Harvard researchers discovered that when they used positive psychology interventions, basically kindness based treatments on patients with heart conditions, these patients showed clinically significant improvements. Think about that for a moment. Kindness as medicine. It's not just feel good philosophy, it's hard science. Now, let's dive into something that sounds like a science fiction but is absolutely real. Inside your cells, you have these tiny protective caps called as telomeres. Think of them as a plastic tip of your shoelaces, but for your DNA. These telomeres are literally your aging clock. Every time your cell divide, they get little shorter. When they are gone, game over. Stress is like the acid to your telomeres. Chronic stress, anger, and resentment literally eat away at your lifespan. But optimism is like the protective shield. In a massive Harvard study, researchers found that optimists live 10 to 15% longer than the pessimists. They're more likely to reach what scientists call as exponential longevity. Let me challenge you how to think about forgiveness. Forget everything you have told about forgiveness about being other person. Forgiveness is actually selfish in the best possible way. When you hold out to anger and resentment, you are literally poisoning your own well-being. Scientists studied women with PTSD and found that those who practice self-compassion and forgiveness showed drastic and dramatic improvements in mental health management. It's not about forgetting what happened or excusing bad behavior. It's about refusing to let toxic emotion consume your precious life energy. Want to hear something that sounds too simple to work? Writing in a gratitude journal for just 15 minutes a day improves your sleep quality. That's it, 15 minutes of acknowledging what you are grateful for, and your body literally sleeps better. But gratitude does so much more. It makes you more likely to exercise, get medical checkups, and take care of your health. It reduces depression, boosts self esteem, and here is my favorite part, it makes you better at making friends. When you thank people shortly after meeting them, you're not just being polite, you're actually rewiring your social connections. Ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle was onto something profound when he distinguished between different types of happiness. There is a hedonic happiness, the pleasure seeking accumulation focused kind that most people chase. Then there is a, sorry for butchering this word, eudaimonic happiness, the deep satisfaction that comes from living purposefully, authentically, and aligned with your values. And people achieve wealth often become less happy because they sacrifice what researchers call relational goods. Time with family, community connections, meaningful relationship, the very things that actually create lasting happiness. And here is something that will change how you think about your social circle. Happiness is literally contagious. Researchers tracked nearly 5,000 people for 20 years and discovered that one person become happy, everyone within the 3 degrees of separation, friends, and friends of friends tends to become happier too. This means your emotional state isn't just personal. It's contributing to well-being of the dozens of the people you may not even realize you are affecting. So how do you harness this science? Start with loving kindness meditation practitioners have a longer telomeres than the non-meditators. Listen to music regularly. It literally rewires your neural networks and reduces inflammation. Spend time in nature. People living near green spaces have lower mortality rates than and better brain health. Most importantly, become the architect of your own mindset. Your brain processes 34 gigabytes of information daily, most of it native news designed to capture your attention through fear. Take control, choose to focus on kindness, beauty, and harmony. Thank you very much.